Hello and welcome back to Tales of Berseria, the Let's Play Blind Renier Rambler. Right then, it has been a while since the last video, but from what I can remember, we need to now get a certain herb that we found to our crew members so that they get cured from this disease that apparently is afflicted on the boat and the crew due to Thingy's curse, who I've forgotten his name now. I always forget his name when it's been too long playing this game. And then we'll take it from there. But first, before we do, we need to check our expedition. See how it's doing. So it's been a long time. 3 wins in a row is always a good thing to start off with.
Wow, they found a whole bunch.
Oh, you sound so enthusiastic. Excellent. So we shall keep exploring the area. Excellent. Lovely jubbly. And that's that. So, I remember going to go and visit all of the people's speech. So I think we will do that very quickly. Not everybody, I think, has got new speech. Unless I did do this last video, in which case if I did, I apologise, but I can't remember. But I think some people have got some new speeches. Yes, we have a few new ones. It's not as many as I thought it was going to be, but we'll see to them and see what's what in the world of this game. I can't really speak properly. Let's just get on with it. Pedler, we're not even sure what era Lothringen was built in, are we? As far as I know, the tower was buried until Lord Melchior dug it up with some Malachim. I heard there was a whole mass of Malachim hibernating underground. Is that true? Dunno, but if you told me those solid creatures came from under the earth, I'd believe you. Oh dear. Well, I think there might be some elements of truth to that. It's been a while, I can't remember. Did you really collect Salatoma from Warg Forest? Yes, we did. Let's get one thing clear. I tried to stop you. You broke the rules all on your own. I don't want any trouble out of this. You're not going to get any. Well, I'm not going to blame you for it. We got it fair and square. As long as you don't try to claim it off us, that's all I care about. Dipshit. Ooh, a couple of kids fishing. Today I'm going to catch the king of the pond, a reneged Resuski toad. And that's all he's got to say. And the dog, as you can see, is clearly not interested and doesn't believe in his master. What dog does, though, to be fair. Right, that couple was a bit odd. I think it was father and son, but I haven't got anything new to say. I'll be back. I'll let you know if I find a new medicine. Thank you, and good luck. Alright, well, yes, good luck to you, I guess, with that. I just don't understand these exorcists. They send all their men to Warg Forest, or Lothringen, or any other place nobody lives. Are they supposed to be here to protect us? It doesn't make any sense. It does not. I'm sure there's something sinister about that, again, I have completely forgotten about. I do, however, need to sleep at the inn, which we probably again did last time, but just to make sure that we're being thorough. We shall sleep again. And no cutscene this time, but that's fine. Again, just being thorough. Wunderbar. Alright, let's do it then. Let's crack on. We need to go, I think, this away. Oh, actually, before we do, just want to check with this dude again. I think we've got all of the marks so far, but just to double check. Ah, we've got a reward. 5,000 intercredital credits for completing. Excellent. Any anger and grief could simply be washed away. Alas, that's not how people work, unfortunately. Speaking of which, I have a new request for you. Oh, do you? Oh, so you do. Ooh, the Frenzied Wolf. In the Berneck Plateau, the Great Junction. I've no idea where that is. But we do get the Luminary's Ventite if we find him and beat him. For each successive hit during a Mystic Art, a portion of the extended BG will be restored. Well, that's quite useful. Alright, cool. Well, if I do come across him, I will. We may have been to the Berneck Plateau, and if we have, do let me know in the comments section, because I don't usually watch my videos back, because they're generally quite awful, as you may not have gathered. Or have gathered, in which case you may have gathered. It's just me not speaking properly again. But the point being is I don't watch the videos back. So if we have been there, let me know. And next video, unless we do it in this one, just by chance or coincidence, we'll find that mark. If we don't find it in this video, that is. Cool. Right, let's get on with it then. Across this pointless bridge we go. Well, it's not pointless, but the pointless exposition behind the bridge that we had last video we go. We found some stuff that people have left. Whoa, hold on, I've missed an event. Oopsie daisy. It's somewhere over here. Oh, there's a frog. There's a couple of frogs there. Hello, I wish to check. Oh, check.
Look, a frog. It's unusual to see one this close to the sea. Hey, I thought of a poem. Day at Port Renede. A frog jumps into the void. The sound of the sea. Magilu? What was that? Just a little poem that popped into my head. My inspiration came from pondering the terror a frog would feel if it unwittingly leapt into the salty ocean. That's... I don't get it at all. I got another one! Skinny little frog, Magilu is on your side. Do not give up hope.
These are haikus, aren't they? I'll just work that out.
That one is about rooting for a frog? That's right. I once bet a fortune on a game of chance involving frogs. That was my inspiration for this one. What do you think? Poetic, isn't it? I think you have a gambling problem. So, did this skinny frog win? Nope. I lost my entire bet. I think we can call that poetic justice.
Well, all that for a bit of background exposition. There's 2 frogs on there as well, isn't there? In fact, there's 3. There's a big one, a medium-sized one, and a little one on top of there. What is the significance? I don't know. Perhaps there's a family of frogs contemplating the view, and maybe they're on a holiday and, you know, just taking it in, or maybe they're contemplating ending their lives, or perhaps going on the next big, great adventure, which may also involve ending their lives. Who knows? The point being is, interesting. I hope those frogs do very well. With that being said and done, let us continue onwards, back to where we need to be, or towards where we need to be, rather than back. Oh, right, okay, I thought we picked that up, but then I realised we have not, because we have enough of that. Oh, more people to speak to. Burnak Plateau is north through the Fens of Norg. Laban Tunnel runs underneath the plateau and stretches all the way to Vortigern. Right you are. And Vortigern straddles the strait between Northgrand and Westgand. Yeah, but according to one scholar, Westgand is slowly drifting northward. That means that one day it'll run into Northgand and they'll become one joined land. Wow, that means there'll be no reason to have built Vortigern. Shouldn't you tell the Abbey about this? What exactly are they going to do about it? They can barely even support themselves at the moment. Because of us. But then again, you know, perhaps their true power is yet to be awakened. There is more people to speak to still. The sea is a storehouse with an endless stock. If you're hungry, look for a ship. I don't care for all those little bones you find in fish, though. I don't think anybody does, to be honest with you. Maybe certain industries do. The demons have been committing terrible atrocities. I know there's little I can do on my own, but I want to do something to stop them. I've got you covered. I'll enhance your weapons until you can hardly recognise them. Well, that's lovely. By the way, us demons managed to get some herbs and stop or defeat or... Oh, that's right. Didn't we find that invisible bug thing that was attacking people in the forest and now we're keeping it as a pet? I remember now. It looked like a dung beetle stroke cockroach, if I recall. Oh, joy. Well, whatevers. Apparently it makes Laphicet very happy, so whatevers. I think I protested against it at the time, but it's been so long. You know, it's been so long. Right, new save data created. Now then, finally, at long last, unless these people have died from patience or impatience, let's give the herbs to who we need to give them to.
We've brought back your salatomas. Drink up.
Sorry, it's been a month.
You saved us.
Oh no, well, it's been a month, so you know, can't have been that bad.
But where's the first mate?
We bumped into some wannabe tough guy Moloch, and he just took off after
Oh,
him.
Eitzen is his name. I remember
That must
now.
have been Zavid. Why didn't you guys follow him?
Because there was didn't he
A
portal
monkey wall with the Corsair Scourge?
or that? Can they portal in
Yes.
or something?
Eisen's the one in danger here.
Is it because the Abbey is after Zavid?
So you even knew about it. I heard the details from a merchant who deals with the Abbey. Some big-shot exorcist named Melchior has set up a trap for Zavid and Loringen.
I forget who
Eisen gets caught
Melchior
up
is.
in that, he might not make it out alive.
So now there's Melchior to worry about.
I can't remember who
Why
he
is
is.
Lord Melchior assuming direct command to capture Zavid? Wait, that's not important. What
I
matters is I can turn Laphicet over to him and finally return to the Abbey.
bitch.
Melchior is a legate. A powerful enemy, trap or no.
You guys are useless. Well,
I'm sorry, it's been a
fine.
month.
If you're not going to go help him, we will.
Well, off you go. You go and get yourself killed after curing you
What
from the
makes think
bloody
you're
scourge.
capable of being any help?
Would you let an ally get slaughtered just because you were scared?
Tough call.
What?
We want to save him. Maybe we'll lose. It still won't stop us. We are the ones who decide our fates. Only us. That's just the creed of Eifried's pirates.
Fair enough. Can't argue with that.
You're a real hothead, you know that? Nobody said anything about not helping Eisen.
Huh?
Yeah, I'm just here to
You all
stand
stay
here and look good.
Take your medicine like good little boys, and be ready to welcome back your first mate and captain.
That's the velvet I've
The
missed.
captain?
Why else would Eisen knowingly barge into a trap, if not to save Eifried?
Of course! Leave the ship and crew to me.
Thanks, buddy. With your strange chocobo
Here,
creature in the head.
This one's for you.
Oh, right, great. Well done. We have healed the traitor.
Those pirates haven't a lick of sense in them.
And you're a traitor, so you can shut
they
up.
don't let reason dictate who they protect.
If you say so, demon.
Ooh, burn. Well, come on then, eat up. I don't want to eat in front of you lot. Nom nom nom. Oh dear. No, I do remember that it tastes disgusting and it is
Now,
not pleasant.
about where Eisen's headed.
Those exorcists were talking about some place called Loringen.
Oh, Loringen. I didn't realise the TH was silent.
Yes.
My bad.
It's a tower in the northern part of Westgand where the exorcists train.
Lines up with what Benwick told us. That must be the place.
There must be a lot of exorcists. Hang in there, Eisen.
I'm sure he
That'll
will.
take more than basic exorcists to do him in.
We ought to pity any poor exorcists who meet the Reaper.
True. But I'm not going to
Right.
pity them.
Let's work together and find him.
And slaughter Eleanor's bosses, because that's what we need to do, so she has nothing to go back to. Right, so I am assuming then we need to go back on ourselves, back where we were going, and I think there was another way that we didn't go when we were finding the thing and the ting and the wing. Whatever any of those words mean. Captain and the skipper are all yours. We'll be on our feet by the time you get back. Great, fantastic. Alright, we'll do the busy work, you get better because plot. Right, let's roll then. Again, I could edit this out. I should edit this out, but I can't be bothered. In fact, no, I can't. You can skip ahead in the video if you like, though, because that is the power of YouTube videos. You can do that if you wish. While we're getting there, though, and to be fair, I need to refresh myself of the area we're in, because, again, it's been so long, and I can't remember, sadly. But, like I said, that's not your fault. That is mine. However, while we're on the way there... we need to... I can actually say a couple of things, actually. Oh, before this, however. After this even, sorry.
As awful as I remember. I'd hoped I'd never have to drink it again.
No, hopefully you won't now.
Alright, Eleanor?
Is this your second experience with the Corsair Scourge?
No, I had it for a different reason. In the Abbey, it's tradition for initiates to drink Salatoma as part of their welcoming festivities.
That's
Sounds
because
like
they
hazing
don't
to
like
me.
you.
When everyone shares the same experience, drinking something so shockingly revolting, our bonds are strengthened. It's a good thing.
If you say so.
I was just going to say, yeah, if you say
I
so.
really did believe I'd never have to taste it again.
Well, at least you were
To be
prepared.
blunt, I hate it.
But didn't
You're
expect
lucky
you to
think
like
tastes
it.
so terrible. That means you also know what tastes good.
True.
Right, Velvet?
Oh yeah, because she can't taste anything,
What
can
does
she?
that mean? Velvet can't taste anything aside from blood. What? Is that because she's a demon?
And she's a special
I'm
type of
aware
demon.
One other flavor. Mogulu, here's your dose of Salatoma.
No! Don't! Keep that salad away from... I see. The sweet taste of another suffering.
Oh, yes, I know that taste. An illogical bunch. Alright, I guess this is Eleanor trying to, well, you know, do the thing that she
Why does
does
it
and
seem like
rationalise
everyone
things.
around me is completely mad.
Because we are.
Yeah! Continuing to fight when you know you'll lose just isn't sane!
No.
Would you stand around and watch your comrade die just because you're scared?
I
Depends.
wouldn't want to, but getting myself killed wouldn't save anyone either.
There you go, logical.
Yes, it would be illogical to fight.
Is being illogical really that bad?
No, not
Well,
always.
At the Empyrean's throne,
I remember Velvet standing, despite the horrible pain she felt. Rokuro is training with all his heart in order to defeat his brother Shigure. And Kurogane used up his own head to forge a powerful blade.
None of that is very logical.
No, it's
Yeah.
passionate.
I
And
don't
emotional.
know quite how to put it, but I think it's all amazing.
I'm a secret sadist.
Aren't you forgetting someone? Magilu is traveling with us, even though she doesn't care. And that... Yes, go on. I don't really understand what that's about.
Miss Magilu, hang in there!
Well, it is amazing in some sense, I suppose.
Well, there you go. See, you're fitting in already. Oh dear, but I think, as I've said before and theorised in the past, I think Velvet knows that Eleanor is potentially going to stab us in the back. Well, is going to stab us in the back, because I think her and Idson saw her conversate, or at least it was hinted at in the cutscene when she was conversating with Artorias, so we'll see what happens then. Anyway, there is something or someone to talk to, so we shall do that. Hello.
Hello there. You're headed to Loringen Tower too? Just a bit ago, a brawny, silver-haired man asked me how to get there.
Did he say why he was going there?
Something about meeting some friends of his. Exorcists use that tower to train, right? If he has exorcist friends, then maybe he's one too.
Is that
But he
Melchior that they're
seemed a bit
referring
rough
to?
and tumble to be an exorcist. I can't imagine a man like him.
Did he say anything else?
He said someone else might stop by and ask about the tower, and told me to tell him if they do. Did he mean you?
No clue.
So he was planning on us following him. What's he scheming?
I don't
You
know,
mean
but it makes my
Zavid?
head itch.
Or the Abbey.
Oh, is it Zavid, is it? Oh, okay. Fair enough. Lothringen Tower is an old ruin north of the fens of Nog on the west side of Burnak Plateau. Now the Abbey controls the place and won't let anyone near it. Trespassers are dealt with harshly. Until they've met us. Should I get my weapons? Nah, I can't be asked to upgrade my weapons. We've done alright so far. Right.
Loringen Tower lies beyond the Burnak Plateau.
Blah! If you're gonna set up an obvious trap, couldn't it at least be someplace more convenient?
Right, okay, so we need to find this plateau, which luckily is where this wolf creature is. So, I'm going to go straight there. I'm not going to bother fighting anyone unless I have to, because I think I did some training off screen, or with these monsters we're fighting at the moment, there's very little to bother fighting, unless again we accidentally stumble into them. So for once, I'm not going to grind on my way there. Instead, actually, yes, I was going to talk about a couple of things that has come to mind that I need to share with you guys and girls. Number one is, of course, I have a friend who is currently doing his own YouTube channel by the name of Dark Lord Kaiser. I shall put a link to his channel in the video description below. I should have done it with the opening of the Pokemon Trading Card Game 2, and I forgot to do that. I apologise, old friend. But yeah, if you're interested and you haven't checked him out yet, please do check him out. He's very, very nice, very funny, very friendly, much, much less rambly than me, and you know, overall just a really nice person. And he's doing the Talos Principle at the moment. And I can't wait to see what else he does in the future should he choose to carry on. But I think he needs a bit of support, so if you would be so kind to go check him out if you haven't already, that'd be grand. You don't have to, of course, obviously it's up to you, but it would be nice if you did, just to help my old friend out. He's a legend, he's a nice guy. So please do, if you would be so kind. The other thing to talk about is I did say in my update video that I was going to play Deltarune, and I had initial troubles doing that, hence Pokemon Trading Card Game 2, because I couldn't download it from their Toby Fox's website. It wouldn't let me do it, but I have managed to download it today and get it running. So what I'm going to do is hopefully I'll start the LP of Deltarune on the weekend if I've got time, and then I'll carry on with Tales of Berseria and Pokemon Trading Card Game 2 during the week, again when I've got time. So I'm currently job hunting at the moment, and I have a potential interview lined up for a sort of part-time job, which may be good if I can get it. And of course I'm looking elsewhere as well, because I need to get back into the world of work. Obviously that will take up some time to get prepared and ready, and then of course if I do get a job, might be a while yet, but if I do get a job, then of course I've got to fit videos around that schedule. But anyway, that's all by the by. Hopefully that will all happen. So Yes, that's the plan at the moment. But of course, as I've said and done in the past, those plans usually don't end up following what I set them out to be because of, again, things happening. But you never know. You never know. So, yeah, just take it with a pinch of salt, but hopefully that is the plan for now. Right, we can't go that way. Is that where we were going before? Because that's not blocked off for some reason. Walk for oh, right, that was Walk Forest. Okay, so we've got to go up north then. Brilliant. That's fine. We'll just quickly save the game here while we can. And okay, we are going to the other exit then. That's fine by me. So yeah, and then other than that, other things to talk about in terms of the video game world. Well, the big video game publisher being poopy as always. That's not really changed much. That's really about it, really. Oh, there's rumours about the next PlayStation and Xbox coming out in maybe 2020 or what have you. Interesting to see what they do for that. I'm hoping they'll still be disc-based to support the retailers, but there are lots of talks and rumours that they're going to be discless consoles and streaming and download only. And I believe Microsoft's coming out with a version of the Xbox One that is going to be discless and purely download and possibly streaming games as well. Which a lot of people are sort of saying, yeah, that's logical. But remember the PlayStation Portable, what was it called? Sod it. Oh, the PSP Go, that was it, from years ago. Did the same thing where they released a handheld version of it. And stop talking, talk about it in a minute.
Said? I was just wondering why Eisen and Zavid can't work together to find Ifrid.
All men their age care about is their reputation, their street cred. Such a hassle.
Oh, really?
Well, I can't fully deny it.
Neither can I. But I
The
don't
same
have
could
any
be said
credit.
of
So,
women.
eh.
And of everyone, really. It's
And that,
hard to
really.
work
Yeah, I was being a bit
alongside
sexist
someone
there.
Unless you strive to understand their thoughts and feelings.
And if
You don't have to.
can't?
You just smash their faces in. Then
That's
you
like
smash their
Zavid
faces.
said. You start talking
Oh,
with
ignore
your
them.
fists instead.
There you go.
Sounds
See,
harder than I thought.
I love this game. It thinks the same way I do. It's really good. But so what was I saying? Oh yeah, the PSP Go when that came out, that was a big hoo-ha. Where Sony said, "Oh yeah, we'll make the PSP relaunch, but without a cartridge." No, it wasn't cartridge. It was UMD discs. It would just be download only, and that sold well. Only it didn't. Drop earring. This size and first draws the gaze, and then diverts to the wearer's eyes. Oh, that's nice. So yeah, that went well, but that was a different time though. Perhaps it was ahead of its time. So I mean, things have changed since the PSP Go. So you never know. It's probably the Xbox discless console. Probably, I don't think it'll do very well because people will be more excited about the next Xbox console because Xbox this generation has been absolute rubbish compared to the PS4, which I believe the PS4 now, in terms of its iterations of the Slim, the normal one, and the Pro, is but oh, there's the wolf creature over there. Oh, that was convenient. We'll have a go with him in a minute. But I need to find a save slot. No, I don't want to fight that just yet. I'll fight you in a minute. What was I going to say? Oh yeah, they're apparently close to approaching 100 million units in its lifetime, which is really, really good. So hopefully, I'm trying to remember the quick save button now. That's all wrong. There we go. Hopefully, yeah, PS4 can reach the 100 million units, and
Always be on guard.
oh yeah, it's got different battle music now, except it's harder, isn't it? I've got to try and remember all the button combos now, which means I need to press that one button. There we go. That's it. I remember now. It's been a while, but I'm starting to get the hang of remembering the things on this and stuff. Goody gumdrops and bits and bobs and other jargony words that make no sense to anybody who speaks English. But the point being is I can remember them and beat things up, and that's a good thing. But yeah, the PS4 can break 100 million units, so that's good, because I thought the PS4 is a great console. I mean, in power-wise, it's only a little bit more than the Xbox, unless the Xbox One X is accounted for, which is more powerful, but it was a good console, and it was marketed perfectly, and I think that was only because Microsoft stumbled when the Xbox One was first announced. They really ballsed up that launch. I still remember it to this day, how they were going to make it internet connection all the time, and lots of DRM in place, and you can't get pre-owned games, and you just thought, you really set yourself up for failure there. It was a stupid thing they could have done back then. But then again, you could argue they're ahead of their times. Things have changed since then, and for the worse, I believe, but that's just my opinion. It's a shame. But yeah, the discless-based Xbox One, we'll see. But I think more people are going to be interested in the next Xbox console, which may do better. Microsoft have been on their spending spree, as we are aware, snapping at developers, I think they'll... it's kind of like a tit-for-tat thing, really, with the big console makers. You know, PS2, PlayStation did well in their generation. Sony, that is, came first, and PS2 did really well because competition just got in a bit too late, I think, and dropped the ball a little bit here and there. And then the PS3 failed because they got too big for their boots, and the PS4's done well again, but only because Microsoft really handed it to them. But no discredit to Sony, they've done really well. Although again, they've dropped the ball recently, so they've not been perfect. So it'd be interesting to see what happens in the next generation. But personally, I don't care because I've got a Switch and I love the Switch. Switch is fantastic, and it's taken me by surprise, the Switch. Anyway, let's fight the Breed Wolf and give it a go. We probably will get our butts handed to us here, but it's worth a go. That's the main thing. But yeah, no. Yeah, the Switch is doing really, really well at the moment. I think they're approaching 25 million unit sales, perhaps. I don't know, or maybe more than that. Who knows? But they're doing all right. But what is the main worry for Nintendo is, although the Switch has reversed their fortunes quite a bit, and it's brought Nintendo back into profit. Not that the 3DS did badly. 3DS did really well, but in terms of the profits of Nintendo, ow, that really hurt. Ow, that's really hurting. I need to run away. And I forgot what the item button is. There we go. Items. We have got a new healing item that I remember is better than what we had. Yeah, the peach gel, so we need to use that more often. There we go. Good, good, good. I think we should be able to beat him, but again, it's going to be... I reckon it'll be close. We'll see, because we've only done a little bit of damage to him. He's guarding a hell of a lot. Yeah, this dude is powerful. We might be struggling here a little bit. Shouldn't do. Ooh, I think he needs some help. No, not that. That's the wrong thing. Items. What's his name? Lapiset needs some stuff. There we go. Excellent. Yeah, as long as we keep an eye on their health and what have you, we should be able to beat him over time. But anyway, as I was saying, yeah, the only problem that Nintendo have at the moment with the Switch is it's going to get left behind again. Not that they haven't been already. How will you stop doing that, you stupid wolf? I think we will beat him, but I've got to keep your distance from him because he's got a lot of stunning abilities. I'll use that apple gel this time so it's not to waste health. He's really, really after me at the moment, but that's okay because that means I can distract him then. Oh, he got partially stunned there, that's alright. He keeps guarding all the time. Stop guarding, you twat. That's something I should be doing really, to recover some more, what they call SP, I think? SP soul points? Can't remember. Hang on. Ah, blocked them, but that wasn't quite good enough. Come on. Ah, damn it. I'm trying to do the dodge thing to get some SP, but it's not working. He is dying though, so I'm not too worried. In fact, I need to start. That's it. Yeah, everybody else is really healed at the moment, so I'm not too worried with them. I'm just going to go for the attack, really. I mean, we are getting some damage done to him now, which is good. Yeah, it's when they get left behind, because when the PS5 and the next PlayStation, the next Xbox consoles come out, then the Switch is going to be really behind in terms of technology. It's going to be a bit, problematic for them to get third-party publishers, and especially AAA publishers, as much as we don't really like them that much, getting games onto the Switch, because it's just going to be far too underpowered. So there are some speculation that they're going to come out with a Switch Pro or a new Nintendo Switch, which will have some updated hardware. Some are rumouring it's going to have the Tegra X2 chip and the NVIDIA Tegra X2 chip architecture. If they do, that'll be okay. As long as... It depends how you time it, really, because the PS4 Pro and the Xbox One X... Well, I'll talk more about them in a moment. Okay. We have beaten the dude, though. We've got Equipment Mastery for Lapiset. And we got the Luminaries Bentite. And that means we get an extra couple of grand when we visit the marker guy. So that's a good thing. So I should do another quick save here. There's no save point nearby. There might be a save point nearby, but I can't see it per se, but it doesn't matter. And get back to the Switch. Yeah, if they do a Switch Pro, as long as they time it right so people don't feel cheated if they've bought a Switch. Because the problem with creating different iterations of your consoles is you can really split the market. And for the PS4 Pro and the Xbox One X, it didn't split it that badly. And I think overall the PS4 Pro at least has been quite a success. And I think the Xbox One X not really damaged Microsoft in any way, but I don't think it really helped them either, because again it was too little too late, and there were no exclusive games to really make use of the extra hardware capabilities of the Xbox One X. It's kind of like a half-baked upgrade. Same with the PS4 Pro, you could argue, but again, they priced it right, and it was really for people who hadn't really got a PS4 yet, I suppose. Because Sony made sure that all future games for the PS4 was still compatible with the original model, so they didn't alienate people really. It was just like a hardware upgrade, so they kind of did it right, I suppose. I don't know how many PS4 Pros have been sold relative to the normal PS4s, or what the sales of the PS4 Pros been like since since it was released. Likewise with the Xbox One X, but it hasn't done what I thought it would do and just completely flop. I think they've done all right for what they were doing. So yeah, Nintendo can do the same thing, only if they time it right and price it right with the Switch Pro, and we'll see what happens. And if they do, they do. I'm up for it. But again, depends on the price. Anyway, let's get away from that. Let's focus on this. We've got a new treasure, the Valkyne's Cryos Trinket. A miniature obelisk on Earth on the Amasian subcontinent. It appears to be an artificial crystal made by an ancient civilization, but their methods remain unknown. And we learnt grit and guts as a new skill, and we've discovered a new area, the Crystallian Sea, and a new attachment, earmuffs, which you probably all need to wear now when you're watching my LPs because of my piercing commentary. Simply because I'm trying to get my microphone technique back on track, and it's never very good to begin with, but I am working on it, so don't worry. Do we explore this area again? Yeah, let's exit and go to the new area and explore that one. And we'll have a look at the treasures, which is this one. A miniature obelisk on Earth, blah blah, and it's to do with Eitzen this time. This is a very rare stone crystal called Cryas, and it's clear as a crystal, which is rarer still. For us to find this fragment, it was a lucky break. A fragment? A lucky break? I wasn't trying to make a pun, I swear. Oh, hang on. Oh, well, I thought it was funny anyway. Was it? How? Well, I guess there's no turning off the sharp wit of mine. And you said it was such a straight face too, that's the funniest part. It wasn't supposed to be a joke. Oh, bless him. There you go, another treasure in our inventory, I guess. So what does Grit and Guts do? Overturns defeats in battle. Oh, right, okay, cool, sounds good to me. Excellent, okay, right, quick save again. Excellent, return to the game. Right, so, with that being said and done, up ahead is where we need to be. So let's do that first and see if we can get
I'm ready for this.
see if we can get the exclamation mark to trigger for plot sakes, but before we do, we need to fight these very scary looking plants. Really like fighting scary looking plants. Ooh, what the hell have they done there? Was that a stunning position they were in, or? I don't know, but I don't like that. We need to run away, run away, run away, run away, run away. Oh, that was quite an interesting move that did there. Did the helicopter motion, that's quite cool, that. Intriguing. Nice, time that okay. Not timing this very well though. Alright, Consumer Claw, nicely done, still alive, got it done. Maelstrom, completely missed there unfortunately. Oh no, that wasn't me, Maelstrom, it was somebody else, wasn't it? Boo! I misread that. There's a lot of these plants though, crikey. Not too difficult to deal with, they're not really doing much damage from what I can see on the health of our characters, but they're very cumbersome and time consuming. But let's see how much experience they give us, because I wasn't really paying attention at it, which is the usual norm. Ah, oh no, I can't get any of those. I think that's a magical thing. Come on, stop guarding, damn it. I know that's what I'm supposed to do, that, like myself, but it just takes too long.
Try as they might, it won't
229 experience, that is a lot. Which reminds me as well, we need to check the equipment list because people have mastered stuff. You've mastered the Demon's Cleaver. I don't think there's anything else for you. Oh no, we've got the Fluoric Blade. So we should change to that, so we will, but we need to get one that gives us good stats. I think that one... Oh, that one's pretty good. Oh no, that's a Shell Shredder. We'll go with that one then. That's cool, I like that. It's a very cool looking blade, I must say. You've mastered the Fluoric Garment and everything else has been mastered, I believe. So, yep, fair enough. That means we can put something on better for you. Oh, the thing not as good. No, stop. Okay, that's fine. You've mastered the bags. Is there anything else for you to master? I don't think there is. I think you've got everything now, haven't you? So, is there anything else that we can give you that's better? The Mast Satchel tends to be better, so we'll give you that one instead. You've mastered the waistcoat. You haven't mastered the jet black one, but I think that's been mastered by items just disappeared, which is a bit irritating. So again, you're normal with that. Everything else is fine. You've mastered your battle garment. Ooh. What's that one there? The silky touch garment. Okay, you can have that one. And you're about to master a couple of other bits and bobs. You've mastered your boots, but I'm not sure if there's anything else to give you. Let's have a look. Oh, no, there is. There's the cute shoes. Okay, you can have those. And then finally we have Rockaroo, who... Oh, is there something to master? The spiked boots. You can have those. And that should do fine. Okay, everyone's all good to go on that one. Excellent. Right, anyway, let's... I'll do some leveling up off screen.
Whoa! Hot water is spouting out of the mountain.
Oh, yeah, so it is. Oh, wow, that is rather beautiful, actually.
This is one of the 7 wonders of the world, the Bernak Geyser. The
That's
water
very
heats
pleasant.
up from underground until the pressure forces it to spray up from the surface. And the rainbows are caused by light reflecting from the salts suspended in the mineral water. It took tens of thousands of years for the minerals to accumulate here and form this phenomenon.
It's very pretty.
That was very educational.
It
At
was.
least you know plenty of trivia, if nothing else.
Additionally, the groundwater veins that feed this geyser are connected to the sea. Because of this, every now and then a boiled octopus or crab will shoot out from the geyser. No way. That's impossible.
I like the fact the geysers change as well. Like they
not
go
impossible,
erupts go
but
down, erupts
with
go
the
down. That's
salt
cool.
content of the geyser's water, I bet they're seasoned to perfection.
It would be quite
Blue.
tasty, I imagine.
I'm declaring your bizarre imagination the 8th wonder of the world.
People say that all the time.
Cool. Well, very pleasant wonder. I like it. Nice to see something positive and rainbowy and nice and lovely and all that stuff. Ooh. Ah, that must be the tower up ahead, I imagine. Very pretty. Well, I'm glad I saw that. I nearly missed that completely. But like I said, I'll level up off screen, so I'm going to be a little bit more streamlined today and cut out some battles. I won't battle this creature because we haven't battled them yet, but then we'll leave it at that. Or if we have battled them, I did recognise it. There's a couple of creatures we battled, but after this one we'll just crack on. And like I said, I will level up off screen. That won't be an issue. Boopity boopity boop. Lovely jubbly. It's just trying to, again, I know I can change the controls so that I believe Velvet can target, or whoever you're playing as, can target the enemies automatically. So when you're doing the rampage moves like that, you can get more. Obviously, you can get more accurate, but I kind of like the freedom of movement, and it homes in my skills a little bit better. So that's just a personal choice. But I know that when I miss them, I'm like, oh god damn it, I keep missing them. I know that you can put an assist mode on to help you with that. But like I said, where'll be the fun in that?
Not bad.
You
Right.
too.
Actually, I might do another battle. Actually, oh, you've learnt Earth Drake. Gained some stuff. Oh, we've got some new weapons there. Belfiger earrings. Earrings pass over Doomless Sloth, enhances water elements, and you've got gleaming daggers. Right, okay. Well, before we do carry on, we've got some new equipment now. Your scorching daggers are not quite upgraded. Your earrings upgraded? No, nowhere near yet. That's fine. What was I going to say? Yeah, we'll do one more battle actually, because Velvet is close to leveling up. So actually, yeah, I will just backtrack on what I said about battles. Just battle a couple more, just to get Velvet up a level. Because she's so close. Everyone else is very close to leveling up though, but again, I'll do it off screen before the next video. Do it tonight after recording, because I've got a bit of time. There we go, nicely done, nice and barbecued, ready for our dinner. Come on, consume their souls! Go into my... Is it Thestral we are? Is that what we're called again? Velvet type of demons, the Thestral? Oh, I might be wrong on that one. I'm sure it sounds similar to that. Eat other things. Yeah, I think it is Thestral.
Come on, really?
There we go, lovely. Yeah, so the only people who need to level up really are Lafset and Rockaroo, but again, I'll do that off screen. But for now, we shall crack on. But I thought I might as well since we were that close to it anyway. I need to look out for herbs though, that's the main thing. No, go away plant, I'm not interested in what you have to say. Ooh, 60 gold. Very nice. Nope, 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 not interested, just grabbing the cat souls. Always interested in those. And a treasure chest. Damn it. Oh well, whatever's. Gonna save money and stop buying stuff from the shop, but at least the game gives you plenty of options on that front, so again, can't really complain. But yeah, I forget how clever this game is in terms of its writing. Like I said, this game is predominantly well written. Oh, there's Einstein, he's over there. Oh, goody. Did you case we'll do a quick save. And I'm just going to quickly pause the video my end and just make sure everything's recording alright, and then cut back to before we fight Eisen or whatever it is we've got to do with him. Just so then everything's running okay. So back in a sec. Yeah, everything seems to be running smoothly. So let's continue.
Eisen!
Let's hope he's not all mad or gone
Did you
evil.
get the medicine to the ship's crew?
Yes, we did.
Yeah.
Good. My thanks to you.
That's okay.
These soldiers won't be happy in the morning, but they're alive. Is this your work?
No, they were like this when I got here. It must have been Zavid.
He didn't kill a single one. Interesting.
The Abbey is going to great lengths to arrest him.
Even so, he clearly knows he's walking into a trap. What I don't get is why he roped me into all of this.
Back up. He's hoping you'll help him out.
If he didn't want my help, then what need did he have to play the Ifreed card on me?
Maybe that's his way of asking
If
for
you
help.
knew this was a trap, why did you come?
Good question.
To see for myself.
And that's a fair enough answer. If once, mind you, though, curiosity,
When I
as they
met
say, killed the
Ifrit,
cat.
I was wallowing in despair that I would ever find a way to break the Reaper's curse. Stop denying reality, he told me. If you were really born with that curse, then it's a part of you.
Yep. Guess the usual.
And if the
What is it?
Reaper learns to grasp the wheel of his life, even he may find his creed, his path through stormy waters.
The usual motivational speech to give someone who's got some sort of
And so,
ailment or special
I
need or
joined
whatever.
him aboard the Von Eltia.
A creed of life.
Creed.
Let's say
You need to see that
someone's
film. It's
murdered
supposed to
the
be quite good.
captain.
And the second one.
If it came as the result of him living life on his terms, I could accept that.
He's eavesdropping. Naughty, naughty.
But if anyone,
dig his
and
butt
I
so
mean
hard.
anyone, tries to crush his way of life, I could never forgive them.
Fair enough.
Who's there?
Dun dun dun.
It's rude to eavesdrop.
Yeah, I was only talking
If
about
you
you.
got secrets, talk about them at home.
Zavid, isn't there any way you and Eisen can work together somehow?
Not if he's going to keep acting like this.
Oh god, get a room. How could they say they what?
Well, that's how it is.
What was the point of all that posturing? He could have just stayed hidden. Weirdo.
Oh, he's got social issues, don't worry about it.
Can't disagree there.
Yeah, we're not exactly not weirdo though, are we? But whatevers. Ooh, he gained a title level. Powerhouse. Lovely. Does that mean Eisen's now joined our party again? Yes, he has. Goody gumdrops. Right, let's check to see what he's got in terms of mastering stuff. He's mastered the boots as well. That's good. Oh, no, I thought something had gone from mastered there, but everything else. Oh no! Ah, damn it, spiked shoes. Well, you'll have to wait, won't you? Because you pissed off for a bit, you bastard. Anyway, sorry, I didn't mean to be rude. Everything's fine with you. I might put you back into the party, actually. How do I do that, though? Oh, I've got a sub, haven't I? No, how do I do it? No, how do I do it? How do I get you back in the party? Ah, I can't remember how to do it. Is it formation? Oh, yeah, it is formation. Right, okay. Let's get rid of
If
Eleanor.
I'm in this 100%.
Let's get rid of Eleanor, put Eidson in, and then we'll keep Maggie Luna. I was going to put Rockaroo in, but we'll keep him on the back lines for now. But we'll put Eidson back in, because I like Eidson. I have missed him.
Loringen Tower is a training ground for exorcists, right?
Yes, it's a great edifice built on ancient ruins. Luffy said, did you ever go there when you were tethered to Teresa?
I don't really remember the beginning of my service to Teresa.
I see.
What sort of training do they do there?
Exorcists are tested and assigned Malachim equivalent to their aptitude with mana. It's also where they practice Malach arts and study our laws.
So the lower ranks use it as a sparring ground in order to train up to the higher ranks?
No, an exorcist's affinity to mana is not something that strengthens through training. We are given Malachim based on our inborn ability, then learn arts to suit that ability.
So, an orderly is an orderly for life, then?
Correct.
There'd be no spirit of competition then. Don't they want to get stronger, to advance through the ranks?
There'd be no purpose to advancement. Rank signifies nothing more than the type and number of Malachim one can tether. People join the Abbey for only two reasons: to protect people from demons, and to save the world.
Are all of you that dedicated to asceticism?
How sickeningly noble of you.
Yeah.
I wonder if your wills are suppressed just like those of the Malachim you use.
Deviants like you could never possibly understand our motives. In any case, that is who awaits you at Loringen Tower.
Well, we're gonna go and
So we're in
slaughter
for
them
a
all.
rough welcome. I say bring it on.
Damn straight, Rockaroo. Let's just go there and kill them all. Or knock
I
them out,
can't
whatever's,
wrap my head around Zavid.
whatever needs to be done.
We witnessed his unwillingness to kill before, but it seems he's quite serious about it.
Yeah,
Maybe that's why I don't feel scared of him.
probably.
Even when he and Eisen were about to fight, I didn't feel tense at all.
That's because you're strange,
That's just
Lapicette.
because you've been around Velvet a bit too long,
Yeah,
kiddo.
there you go.
Next to her, few people are frightening.
Do you think so?
Oh, for God's sake.
Don't ask me.
He doesn't come across as vicious. I think that's why you're not scared.
Because he's just a brawler?
Maybe.
Maybe he's just naive.
Or that.
Okay, so he's just a naive brawler. He's still involved with Eifried's disappearance, and he's also taking on the Abbey. I just don't get him.
Nobody
Me
does.
neither.
Uh-huh.
I agree, but I don't understand any of you either.
And we don't understand you. Moving on. Interesting. Oh, another cat's chest. Yes, let's open it up. Boop. They're getting very expensive now, so I'm going to have to start gathering cat souls. That's going to be fun. But never mind. Anyway, we'll worry about that in the future. Right now, we need to crack on. Let's get to this tower. Are we there? Yeah, I think we're getting close to it. Right. 14 Tails coins, which we never use because I can't be bothered with all that. So I need to get extra outfits and stuff like that. There may be some material or weapons or whatever you can get, or equipment, but
I don't get it.
Get what?
Why did Eifried let Eisen join his ship, knowing he carried the Reaper's curse with him?
because he's
What good did
naive.
it do? I just don't see the reason behind it.
Well, if it were me who had that curse, it would mean that you and Velvet could die because of it, right?
Yeah, I suppose so.
If that's the case, then I'd feel like I'd both want to and not want to be close to you two. And I'd probably really hate myself for it.
Do you suppose that's how Eisen feels? But Eifried still took him in. He agreed they'd put up with the curse together.
It's all a bit hard to fathom.
Well, if one thing's for certain, it sounds like Eifried's a very strong man. At least for a base lawless pirate.
Yeah, perhaps he just threw caution to the wind and said, "Ah, fuck it, it's an adventure, isn't it? You know, you just gotta, you know, sometimes it's just worth going through with it, you know." Perhaps he saw rewards within it, or just thought, "Ah, we'll bring it on. I can face it."
Can I ask you about that thing Zavid had?
That
It belonged
dildo.
to Eifried,
Sorry.
didn't it? I've read much of the Abbey's archives on weaponry, but
Oh,
I've
that-
never seen anything like it.
He
Yeah.
found it when we crossed to the far continent. It's a relic from a long-vanished civilization. He's like me and can't resist a good treasure. But of everything we've found, that one was his most prized.
What is it?
I can't say. It seemed like a weapon, but Eifried wouldn't let anyone touch it. He went off and tested it on his own, then came back all grinning, saying he had an ace up his sleeve the next time we got into a fight.
Then it's definitely some sort of ancient combat device? But why is Zavid looking for Eifried? To apologize for stealing it?
He doesn't seem like that much of a gentleman.
Did he really steal it?
What do you mean?
It's just my feeling, but Zavid doesn't seem like the type of Moloch to steal something so precious.
He said he just picked it up. Perhaps he's trying to return it.
Yeah, makes sense. Yeah, it could be all that, yeah. I just wanted to bring this back. Well, I'm done. Off I go. On to my next adventure. I suppose it makes sense in the rest of this game, but I'm not criticising simply because I'm having too much fun. This is good. Right, now, anyway. Oh, there's a thing this way. Ooh. Intriguing. Okay. Well, look, there's some nifty places around here. Obviously, where we need to go is back up there, because I saw the tower, but optional stuff is always a good thing. I like optional stuff. Who doesn't like optional stuff? Ooh, a point treasure chest. What do we get? Ooh, a garnished pink shirt. Ooh, might be something we don't have. This garnished pink implies superior attack power, which indeed grants its wearer. Ooh. Well, I'll be damned. So you can actually wear that. Cool. Alright. Well, that's problem sorted then. Fantastic. Oh, for once the silver treasure chest actually gave us something we didn't already have. Good times. But I should do a quick save. Nice. Right, okay. Let's go to this cave then and see what's in here. East Laban Tunnel. Underground passage. Right. Let's have a quick gander in here then. I don't know if this is where we're supposed to go, and it may be that's where we're... inadvertently, this is where we're supposed to go, but... we'll see. Oop. Uh-oh. 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 No, no, nope. I'll fight the scorpion, though.
Don't get careless.
Oh, bloody hell. There are a lot of scorpions there. Evil! Consume them! Oh, consume one of them. Nice. Nice. Excellent. Okay, yeah, pretty easy to fight at the moment. We haven't really fought these scorpion enemies for a while, so... not that I'm complaining or anything, because to be fair, all enemies suck, but... it's nice to have a variety of them. Excellent. Oh, that's pretty straightforward. How much experience we get? Just under 200. Okay, not too bad. Right. Interesting. Let's keep going then. As far as we can go, anyway. Ooh, stuff up there. More fragments, lovely. May have to start enhancing weapons at a later date, or sooner than I think, but still. We'll go this way then, just because there's a thing to the right. Which oh, can we do anything with that? Oh, we can! Hey! Oh, we can't! Jam! But there is something hidden there. Alright, we'll cover this end then first, and then we can always double back on ourselves because there is a passageway doing that. Scorpion, plants, we'll ignore them for now. If we can, if we accidentally fall on us. Oh no, that's new, that's a spider! It's an orb weaver! I don't even know what they are, other than the fact they look like spiders and probably are. Let's beat them up. There you go, not really, again, not really putting up much of a fight. Go. Yeah, pretty straightforward really, I can't imagine them giving us that much experience points. Oh no, I say that and they give us 244. Fair enough. Cool. Right, okay, I think there might be some more. Again, we'll avoid them for the time being. So we can go down this way. We'll go down this way first, and then we can always try the other way later. Oh, it's a bit of a one-way street, this one. Oh god, lots of spiders and scorpions. Again, we'll ignore them for now, so I'll do some of this off-screen. Do some levelling up and what have you. Ah, go away, go away. Oh god, no, would not want to get into one of those... one of those fights where you get ambushed by loads of them. Again, lots of experience, but could be costly, and I'd like to at least get some more items if we can. However, ton of cat souls though. Don't mind if I do. Again, I always like these cave dungeons in this game. There's something, I know they're very basically styled and detailed and graphics, but I don't know, the music combined with the colours and the textures, it kind of reminds me of old Final Fantasy games a little bit, and I always like those. At least the PlayStation 2 era ones. Not that they were better than the original ones on the SNES and the NES and PC and all that sort of stuff, or computers even at the time. No, absolutely not. But I grew up with the PlayStation ones, and they were, for me at the time, brilliant. They're very, very all-encompassing games. Even 8 was. I mean, 8 is a bit of a mess, but I quite liked 8. 9 was good. 7 I liked, but again, the ending was just awful, but I think everybody had the same problem with that. They kind of fixed it with the film Advent Children, where at least they said, oh yes, this did happen. So that was always good. Yeah, I don't know, there's something weird about this dungeon. I like it. This dungeon design and the music is really nice. Somber and yet relaxing, pleasant. Hard to describe, really. It just floats my boat. Makes me feel comfortable and at home. Ooh, more gold. Very, very nice. We have got a nice, healthy amount of gold, but you never know. We might need more in the future, so I can't say no to it. Anyway, like I said, we'll avoid enemies for now, just because I know I usually battle them and I can drag the videos out a bit. But just because we haven't been playing for quite a while, I want to just keep the pace up a bit. And like I said, I'll do some off-screen leveling up. I mean, again, there might be the occasional part we get stuck in, but that doesn't matter. Excellent. All the souls we need, as many as we can get. Panacea bottle, never mind, doesn't matter. Souls is all I'm after. Goodbye, Mr. Scorpion. I may see you off-screen for some fighting. But right now, there's another cat's chest, but I'm bumping into a lot of these. Let's do it. And we've got aviator sunglasses. Ooh, very nice. I might actually be a little bit... what have I got to do? Fashion. I might actually be a little bit daring here. I'm going to change up the pirate eye patch. We're going to put on the glasses on velvet. Why not? Oh yeah, that's so badass. Yeah, no, that is so badass. You can't say no to a pair of aviators. You really can't. Excellent. That's good. That's what's made things. Oh, I think we're coming out of the cave system potentially now. Okay. We are. Ooh. Okay. We can jump, and there is a warp point there. Right. Do I want to, though, is the question. Not yet. I want to go and double check the other bit of cave that we missed, because it's probably going to lead to like a dead end or something, but I would like to check that out first, because obviously it's just a through passage, which again we may needed to have done, may need to have gone through. In which case, perhaps it might be a bit of a struggle for me to do some leveling up here if we can't come back to it. But again, it doesn't really matter because we'll level up. I'll level up off screen with whatever enemies I'm left with at the end of the video. But we've seen the enemies here in their fights. You know, there's nothing. They're not really anything special. Yes, thank you, Mr. Spider. I don't care. I forgot to pick up that item from before. Never mind. It doesn't really matter. Something we've got plenty in stock of. Right, here we go. Yeah, I want to go up this way first. Again, it's probably just it may just be another entrance or exit, or may lead to another passage altogether. But let's have a look, shall we? It would be silly not to explore. It might even lead to where those cat souls were, the big collection that we saw back earlier on in this map. Go away! Oh no! Just want to get the souls, the delicious souls. Right, yeah, it is a dead end, but that's okay. Again, this you've explored it. Now, I think what we'll do as well is we'll leave. Whoa, I was lucky because I forgot we've got an extra bit of map speed, movement speed now, haven't we? If I remember from the last video, we've got an extra 10%, so that's handy. Because we are moving a bit faster, which is absolutely fantastic. So just makes speeding up through things really good. Oh, fluoric paper, which I think we've already got. Yeah, we have, and he's already got it mastered and on him. So the other one we've got, no, the other one we've got is actually worse. Boo. Alright, doesn't matter. Oh, my expedition has returned though. Oh, 3 leaves. Damn it!
Scout ship said.
That's stupid. Oh well. Grab some more souls. Avoid the plant if we can. But yeah, now that we can run away from the enemies, we can move a bit faster even, sorry. I think we can escape the enemies a bit easier, which is very handy. Why we didn't have that at the beginning of the game, I don't know. It's a bit of a weird feature that you don't get it. You know, you have to run slow. I mean, it wasn't a big deal breaker or anything, but yeah, it takes so long to move faster. But I suppose in a way, again, it's supposed to shorten backtracking, I guess, because again, we do a lot. We have to go, or we probably will have to do a lot of backtracking later on in the game, but that's okay. If it speeds it up a bit, I'm happy with that. At least the game's accommodating for that. And that's a good thing in a way. You know, backtracking is never really fun, but it depends how you do it, really. You know, sometimes it can be tolerable, sometimes it can be fun. Most of the time it's tedious, but again, depends how you do it. I don't mind personally. Backtracking doesn't really bother me that much. I'm very boring and could do a lot of tedious, boring tasks. That's why grinding for me is actually fun. Anyway, the reason why I'm coming out of the cave instead of carrying on where we were is simply because I just want to make sure that we we've checked all the other areas up here before we proceed, because it looks like that's going deeper elsewhere. It may be that it loops back round and I've just wasted time, but I just want to be sure, you know. In fact, again, just want to do another quick save, because there hasn't been any save points, which has been interesting. Luckily there's some vines here we can climb on, which is always handy. Right, so first things first, we'll have a look here, see what's around here. We can go in here, which is interesting to note. And some more souls and another basic treasure chest over there, which we'll sure happily grab if we can. Peach gel, lovely, yeah, need some of that, can't get enough of that. Anything around here? Just another cat souls, that's fine. So can we go in here then? We can. Intriguing. Alright, well I don't want to explore here just yet. Let's try the other... Whoa, I nearly ran into him. Let's try the other way. See if we can get in through this way. Because this is the story area. I might want to leave it for now and try the others. But again, it depends. Right, so that's the story area. I'm going to ignore this for now. And what I want to do is... I want to go through the cave again. I'll tell you what, I'm going to end the video here actually, not to make things a bit shorter. I don't really know how long this video's been going for, hopefully near the hour mark, or maybe a bit above it. But I'm going to end the video here, and I'm going to let you guys make a choice actually, if you want to comment on the video. If you don't comment, I'll make it for myself, but just to give a little bit of interactivity, you can choose where we should go. Ooh, before we do actually, there is a herb I've missed over there, which I've just seen. Oh, fuck! Okay, well anyway, while we fight these enemies to get to the herb, and then we end the video, I want to see, do we go through the cave? See where it goes. Shall we go and explore past the wall with the door that we just went through, or shall we just proceed with the story? I'll let you guys decide what we should do for the next bit. It may very well be it's all irrelevant, like I said, but you know, it's a blind LP, I don't know. But we'll see. So people can tell me, oh, it doesn't really matter where you go, Mia, because you'll end up in the story bit anyway. That's fine, but if that's the case, then we'll do, you know, whichever bit you want to do first. So wall and explore that area, or back through the cave and explore the end of the, explore where we got to and then decide to back up on ourselves. I'll leave it to you to decide what we do next. Again, it may not matter, we can probably do all of them, but again, it's a blind LP, I don't know. But I will grab this herb here, just saffron. Go away, Scorpo, I'm not interested. Thank you. And yeah, just let us know. In the meantime, what I'll do is I'll go through the cave and just level up off screen as far as we can go, so I'll get that done and sorted. And yeah, just leave a comment, and we'll see how we go. So again, just to just give the saffron to Velvet there, so I don't forget. Can I say thank you very much for watching if you have done. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I've enjoyed coming back to this game. It's been good fun. And yeah, next time, leave a comment. We'll see where we go. But until then, take it easy, have a good one, hope you're all well, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye for now.